So today I'm going to talk about why your ads are being disapproved on Google. We are creating campaigns, and when we create an ad, it gets disapproved, and you get very frustrated on what happened, why your ad was being disapproved. And you might know that repeated ad approvals can suspend your account. So it's very you need to be very cautious on when your ads get suspended. So the first reason is why your ads get suspended. It's because we are not complying with the Google Ads policies, which is why we recommend hiring a professional Google Ads manager who can manage your campaigns very well. Just to let you know that I'm Google Ads certified partner, and my team has a bundle of Google Ads certified professionals working along with me, as well as Facebook professionals. But right now the question is why your ads are being disapproved, and I wrote a blog on my website as well. So the basically the first and foremost reason is spelling and grammar errors. For instance, I'm using a preview tool here, which can preview the Google Ads. For instance, if I write a website here as you can see that the ad is being created along with whatever so let's say if we're excited about it, and here I forget to write the C here and it's a spelling error, your ad can be disapproved with this. Or if I write now I'm actually crossing the assigned character limit for each headline. My ad will be disapproved for this reason as well. As far as because the grammar issue is over there, you can see that the get started or preview tool, this doesn't make any sense grammatically. So this can be another reason why my ad can be disapproved. So second is symbols and punctuation marks. Google doesn't like if you like if I put unnecessary punctuation marks or even a single mark. Google doesn't approve your ad. So if you add a punctuation mark, Google won't approve it. Okay, if you write price $25, it's okay. But if I write just to grab attention, I use different symbols such as this mark or at the rate of mark, my ad won't be approved again. So I need to be very cautious because Google is a platform and they have a certain standard of guidelines which you need to follow. So this can be another reason why your ad can be disapproved. Another is excessive use of caps lock. Even if you use, like, even if I write this excited, my ad won't be approved. But in case if I do not like if I do this and then even I just use, even I write this way, my ad won't be approved either. I need to be very cautious and concerned with the excessive use of capital letters. Google doesn't like it, so your ad won't be approved either. Yeah, wording shortcuts like your, like I write the small work with your own service. With your service. Now it's you are, instead of you are, I just wrote a small word you are for that, and my ad won't be approved again. Mismatch of the display URL with destination URL. Now this is the problem where I have seen many people gets confused. Okay, you can see here, this is my final URL. People get confused whenever they are creating an ad. They can get confused with the final URL and display URL. Let me show you another example. For instance, if I just make a let's say if I create an ad, for instance, if I create a responsive ad, for instance, just for instance, you also need to be sure that there should be one URL being used in each ad group. If you use another URL in the ad group, your ad won't be approved. So for each ad group, there can be only one URL. Okay, for instance, this is my final URL, and here I write as Mm-hmm. Okay. So here you go. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think it's not getting updated due to lack of internet. But the thing is, there is a display URL and a destination URL, final URL that needs to be same. Like there, when you are creating an ads, I don't know why it's getting an issue here. It's because the account is not verified either. Let me see. Okay. Okay. You can see in a final URL and display path. Display path is what is being shown. If it's on the same URL, it's fine. I can write any path here. Order now. It doesn't even necessarily have to be exist. It's just for the shown purpose. But if the display URL and the final URL is not the same, this area and this area is not the same, your ad won't be approved either. And as I told you that you need to have only one URL in each ad group. If you create other ad in other URLs in the same ad group, your ad won't be approved either. And the thing is, excessive use of CTR or call to action, CTA, probably CTA, call to actions, buy now, order now. If you use it repeatedly, excessively, not only customers get exaggerated, but also Google doesn't like it either. So this isn't another good strategy as well. Another problem why your ads doesn't get approved is because your website is offline or the landing page which you have linked on does not really exist. So if the landing page doesn't exist, your ad won't be approved either. Use of unsuitable content, such as if you are providing hacked themes, not allowed. This is not allowed. You are not allowed to use someone else's stuff without their permission. So if you are even be giving access to other people premium stuff for free, it's without permission, it's illegal, not allowed. uh, Adult content with the content which is not being allowed with the Google, ammunition, drugs, explosives, gun parts, anything which is not being allowed by Google, your ad won't be approved either. You are using copyrighted or trademark or even copied content on your website. Remember, you do not own someone's content. You need to get the permission if you want to use it, or at least give the credits where you learn to give the credits where required. You are not authorized to use someone else's content even without their permission. So if you use that, your ad won't be approved either. And if you doesn't follow the character limit, as I told you, your ad won't be approved either. And the thing is, if you add phone numbers in your ad, you are not allowed to get your ad approved, because Google has a separate extension for this. For instance, if here you write call now at +16043, this is not allowed. Rather, you need to do is add a call extension and add the number here. And you can see it's being shown as a preview. There will be extension, and people can directly press this and directly call you on your number. So that is actually a good and more appealing way for your customers or your visitors as well, as it will be Google compliant. So these are the 10 major problems for why your ads gets disapproved. You need to learn these strategies and make sure not to do these mistakes again and again. Thank you for watching it out, and bye bye.